What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Frank's campaign on Total War Attila. If you are enjoying the series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. I do apologize. These last few days have been a bit crazy for me, and so there has been a lack of uploads. And I've been experimenting with some new stuff on the channel. Even if Helldivers isn't your thing, make sure to check out that upload that I had. It should have been yesterday, maybe 2 days ago. It's only 2.5 minutes long, but I wanted to kind of experiment with getting some cinematic shots. I thought it was pretty cool. You guys might enjoy it. Let me know what you think, because I would like to try and experiment and find a way to do that for other games as well. So let me know what you guys think, but without further ado, let's go ahead and jump back into the campaign. It's been a couple of days. We had the Civil War. We knocked back Gaul a little bit. We are sending Pharamond, our faction leader, over to this capital so that we can complete this province. It looks like... No, we're probably just repairing. We need to get these converted. It's just so expensive for us. We have this force here that's pretty beat up, but Gaul shouldn't be able to replenish until they get into their own territory, and hopefully we will be taking this from them. Radomagus is under siege by Gaul, and we have a rebellion as well. But if we can take the capital, I'm kind of willing to give up some of our territories. Kind of do a little back and forth if that is needed. We need to make sure that we're defending Flevum as well. They got a decent garrison, so this beat up force shouldn't really be able to do anything. We got non-aggression with the gates. War declared. Rank gained. We got our research going. We are currently going for wealth and upgrading the chieftain and warlord's hold, which should give us more public order. So, it looks like we have done all of our moves for this turn. Quick check on diplomacy. And... Vandals. The Picts. I think we're good. Let's go ahead and end the turn. We can assign a provincial governor. Well, we're not going to be doing that. We just took our brother out of there so that he wouldn't die. And our governor has an unassigned skill. Let's make sure to pop authority in to boost that public order. So now you guys are at -3 with an army in there. Okie dokie. Abdonians are starting to sail south. They're going to start taking territory from us. Well, not from us, but taking territory that we want to conquer. So, maybe once we push Gaul and Rome back a little bit, we might have to declare war on some of these smaller factions just to gain some territory. I do think at some point we're going to need to break our trade agreement with the Saxons and go to war with them, because our capital kind of needs more regions in its province so we can stabilize more easily. We're having public order issues everywhere. Are you guys pushing Gaul back? I also don't know what just happened with that Gaul force. Our Cav's a little injured, but other than that, everybody's pretty healthy. They shouldn't have a force. Ooh, settlement strength is 46%. They just got sacked. Either that or they haven't replenished from taking it. Let's go ahead and at least take one turn. We have to take at least one turn. And I think it might be best for us just to save up our money, so we can finally get these buildings converted. It's going to cost us about 6K. We could always try and go... I mean, we won't really be able to take trade agreements. I'm trying to think if we want to push east first, more towards the Huns, or if we want to push the British Isles after this. We do have trade with the Abdonians. Excuse me. I don't quite understand why we don't have trade with the Picts. Like, why does a trade route not go here? That doesn't make much sense to me. And shouldn't this open up trade to... I don't think I really understand how the trade routes work in this game. I understand this trade route, obviously. This is connecting to Abdonian territory, which makes sense. I believe this is going to connect to this territory. This is connecting to the Jutes and the Gates. Why would it not... I would assume it connects here. Now, this says Abdonians. Why would it not connect here? Maybe because their port is... I mean, the city still looks like it's on fire. Maybe because they haven't rebuilt the port yet? I don't know. Seems a bit strange to me. I don't know where that Gaul army went. I guess I'm not too worried about them. We do have to keep an eye on public order here, but public order should fix itself once we get this building in. Religious differences, political situation. How are we looking on political situation? 59%. Dominion looks great. Control, not so hot. We could always try and gather support here. We're pretty far up in Dominion. You could gather support for me. Let's go ahead and pop that. Because we need to do that anyways for one of our chapter objectives. Right here. We already have these two complete. And then we're working on Belgica. I don't know if we're going to be able to get the 10 freemen. But 4 out of 5 chapter objectives is not bad. That should give us a nice boost to our money. And that should be, I want to say, about 5 or 6 turns. That will complete that. We're not going to assign a provincial governor. Because we are about to lose that settlement. We don't want to sacrifice our governor, who would be our brother. Okay, so they took out Gaul's forces. I don't really think there's a point in fighting this, so we'll just go ahead and auto-resolve there. We'll let the rebels take that. And at a later time, we will push on the rebels. Political support, plus 6%. That puts us at 62. Which I feel like respectable is a nice place to be. We probably could auto-resolve this as well. I'm a little nervous to lose my cavalry here. I hope that we're fine. We are in a position to where we can rebuild those forces if we lose them, but I don't want to lose the experience. Okay, perfect. And we are going to... We're gonna have a rebellion here anyways, I believe. I think we'll just occupy. What we need to do is get into raiding stance. We'll go ahead and repair you. Break you down. Break you down. And I think we'll break you down for some additional money. We are at a negative 11 food. Just something to keep in mind. Your cunning's only at 3 right now. You like Romans. You're arrogant. Your wife is giving you -1 cunning. Arrogant doesn't really matter except for the influence. Yeah, let's finish off your cunning. Get you at least to level 4. It reduces upkeep cost a bit. Charge bonus. I think we want to go for melee defense commanded force next. We don't really need integrity. Authority gives us morale and commander's aura. Or we could go for rating income. Let's just get the authority for now. Okay, rebellion's gonna pop off next turn. You guys are back down to -7. I think from immigration. Immigration is causing us some issues. We could raise our taxes. But that's gonna be, what, a -10 hit? Yeah. I don't know if we want to do that quite yet. We could take this province back. The Swabians took Lugdunum. The Picts are down here sieging. Oh, Swabians have Avaricum as well. We could go for these settlements next, I suppose, but that takes us pretty deep into Western Empire territory. Let's go ahead and save our money for now. This building should help public order a little bit. Could always get a public order building in here. This would give us freemen. So we could start recruiting those to get that objective done. Noble Germanic Swordsman. Cavalry Guard. Yeah, this gives us a lot of our, like, top tier troops. Or this would give us spies. Okay, let's go ahead and get this building in the town center. Help with public order. And let's see what this rebellion does. They are going to spawn right by the capital, which is nice. We'll have our full force to go ahead and push up against them.
Many good men have died.
They
in our
want
war.
peace with us.
Our people look to find terms that will bring rest to all our swords.
I feel like I wouldn't mind peace. For the time being. We'll take the extra 600. We'll give them peace, and that way we can kind of focus on stabilizing our territories and pushing further against Rome. Somebody just raised this territory. Famine. Yeah, everybody's gonna start attritioning. Construct a building from the following train. City sanitation. This should count as city sanitation. Yeah. So they want us to pop this sanitation in. That does give us additional food. It just doesn't spread sanitation to the other settlements. What does that mission give us? What's the reward? 1,000 gold. We are having sanitation issues at the moment. Yeah, we'll take it. It's not gonna hurt.
Ready for orders. For the tribe.
Let's take out this rebellion now. I wonder who raised this settlement. Because that's gonna mess with our fertility. Trespasser. Who is raiding us? Oh, the rebels. Bunch of demolition, food shortage.
Warriors all.
There should be another easy auto-resolve. No big battles yet. I guess 1% replenishment. We'll keep you in the settlement so we can kind of stabilize public order a bit. You're gonna have to fall back here soon.
Thirsty for battle.
We'll pull you down to 3 units. We'll pull you down to 5. There we go. Saves us a little bit of money, and I think I'm going to get rid of those pikes for now. Increase our income a little bit. We don't need this army to be huge.
Ready for battle.
Just need them to help out our garrisons. Sanitation and growth. You're down to -3. Our religion is continuing to go down. Our religion is going up nicely here, which is good. We do have this building in. That helps with osmosis. This helps with public order and growth. But that consumes food. This gives sanitation to all regions. I'm kind of tempted to go after this. Osmosis only goes to 1, though. While influence goes to 2. That helps with 4 public order and gives us priests. But not until we hit the final line. The osmosis could be nice for this territory, though. That would boost us up a 4, which instead of going down to 75%, you would stay at 80. I am curious as to what your fertility is now. Raising. So you're at 3 fertility. Does the raising factor ever, like, go away? Or is the raising factor permanent? We can't see anybody over there. Okay, let's go ahead and end the turn. Gaul is trying to make it back home. They just got pushed back by rebels. Byzantio's under siege. That's gotta be, my gosh, we're still suffering. Alright, we need to get a farm going somewhere. This will be done in 2 turns. Some of this other stuff would be nice, but we need to get a farm in. Just for now. Could upgrade this. That's wealth from industry. We don't really need that at the moment.
Ready for battle.
Buildings and raiding.
Thirsty for
Are you guys raiding? Doesn't say you're raiding.
Warriors all.
They actually want to fight us. Okay. Well, we will have our first battle for this episode. They do have some onagers. They don't have a lot of infantry, which is nice. Their general is an infantry. Cavalry looks pretty weakened. Let's go ahead and jump on in. We do have some cover from the trees. We could do fog. Severely reduces visibility. I don't mind that.
Men of Germania!
Grouped and ready!
We'll go center line of spears
Freemen! Battle group!
with axes and swords to flank.
Grouped and waiting! We'll kill them all!
We'll go archers in the center.
Ready!
General. Keep you back a little bit though. And then I think we're gonna put all of our cav on one side.
Ready for battle! As you say.
As we march into the unknown.
We will crush the enemy with our greater numbers!
The Franks march to battle. Alright, we haven't been able to spot the enemy yet, which is good. We'll try and keep you guys hidden in the trees. No clue where they might be hiding. I'd assume we gotta be getting close. Way back here. That is quite an interesting choice.
Battle ready and eager!
What is their range? Right here. So we have this open bit to cross.
Ready to ride!
But we can hide you guys in here. Get a little closer.
This is where we teach them a lesson!
We'll kill them all!
Might be able to get in a better position over here. Let's get all of you guys running a little bit. Okay. Let's finally start crossing this hill. Look to the sunrise. Oh God! We are taking fire! Okay. Cavalry, your job is to wrap around.
The enemy has laid an ambush! The enemy has discovered our hidden troops!
Kinda got caught out there a bit, but that's all good. Archers, Eye on the enemy. I need you guys in loose.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
Oh, that's not good. Alright, some of our cav is going to push their people there. And cav is going to come in and hit us. Hit our archers. Spears, go ahead. All our archers are moving up to be in range. Go ahead and surround this general. Somebody's got to fight this cav back.
Our men are rallying. They're not done yet.
Kind of just running through. Archers, focus this cav unit.
The enemy refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
Fight was a little sloppy, but I'd like to get some more cinematics going. Alright, that's our general broken. I believe they'll be able to flee this fight, so I think we want to run them down as much as possible. Archers are getting a little wrecked here. There we go.
Warriors, withdraw! Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Should be able to charge them down, no problem.
Their general has fallen.
Perfect.
Our victory grows ever nearer. Warriors of Germania!
Cav needs to keep running them down, and then we just need to finish off this cav unit, who is completely surrounded. Archers, you guys can all stop firing. This guy keeps messing with my boxes again. Seems to be his newest favorite toy. $457 losses isn't bad. We lost about 20% of their force. Or our force. And it looks like we were able to finish them off. We will take replenishment.
Get moving!
And let's go ahead and fall back here.
Hourly patrols.
Public order is only +1. We finally have enough to convert. Let's convert the one in the back first, because we're least likely to lose this one. It's 8 turns. My gosh. Gaul and the Vandals. The Vandals has got to be the people racing their territory. Fear 3. Enemy killed. Let's see here. Yeah, Vandals it's gotta be them. Their strength rank is only 56. Surprised the Swabians are doing decent. They're not doing too bad. They do have military alliances. Septimania and Alamans.
Warriors all!
Could always colonize this. Move to Byzantio. It would take a while to build up those provinces, but... Alright, you're -2, which isn't horrible. You guys are +1. You also have the military crackdown helping you out. Food and raiding is not helping. Ah, we're back to positive food for the time being. Thank goodness. That should help things a bit.
I humbly ask that my people's warriors may come and go in your lands.
You don't need military access with me.
Darkness
Defensive alliance, I'm gonna say no. I don't want you dragging me into wars. We're gonna just keep focusing on the Romans and rebels for now. We don't want to overextend ourselves because we can't really afford a second army to be on the move. Okay. Looks like we are done attritioning. I would be surprised if we could afford to... Yeah. That's gonna be super expensive. Public order bonus for the next turn only.
To your duty, my warriors.
If we send you on back,
Warriors all.
we can start getting public order figured out here.
All this a garrison.
I boost you up by 9, which will increase tax rate. I think we just gotta play these next couple of turns patient until we can stock up some money. Because you guys are positive 9, I might knock you down a few more units. Puts you at positive 6, makes us a little more money per turn. It really only helped by like 250, but it's something. Just keep taking it slow. We need to start boosting our economy. Enzo, why are you being crazy today? Stop being nosy and everything. The Vandals were destroyed. So they got pushed back from Fasantio, which might mean the Romans have a force there. We got 1,000 reward to our treasury for completing that mission. That'll help us out. So we should be able to convert this building here. Just gonna be another 8 turns. Technology, wealth from culture, wealth from animal husbandry, wealth from commercial. This public order, sanitation, all regions would be really nice. I just don't think we can afford upgrading our military right now. I think we need to keep focusing on civic. Do we have commercial? We don't have animal husbandry right now. Just agriculture. That's subsistence. That's culture. So what, we only have 1 commercial? I guess we'll take it. But then this transfers over to culture, income. This stays as commercial, the market stalls. We'll make it work for now. Alright, now these 2 buildings are getting converted. That should help. We need another 6,500 before we can convert there. I would love to get more trade agreements, but trade isn't available with any other factions. Swabians have 2 regions. They're only at war with Rome. The Jutes are at war with the Angles. Saxons are allies to the Angles. Obviously, everybody in the British Isles are friendly with each other. You guys are defensive allies with the Rugians. Varinians are over there. And Gaul is at war with the Alans. Okay. Well, we're just gonna keep taking things slow for now. There's not really a need to be in a rush. Let's keep building up our provinces. Don't need to overextend. We're gonna slow down the pace a little bit. Stabilize our public order. Get all these buildings converted so then we can start building buildings. Here we go.
They made ready for war. The world had fallen into shadow. The earth grew cold, and the wind whispered of death. And I beheld a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of scales in his hand. Attila was born. All knelt before him, for they knew he would devour the earth and set on fire the foundations of the mountains. Attila was born from darkness and despair.
Attila is born. The birth. 4 out of 5. That gives us a nice boost to our money. A good omen. Public order. That's awesome. Okay, so last but not least, let's spend all of our money getting you upgraded. I think first things first, we need to start looking at the farms and upgrading these for more food. I'll probably go goat herd. The fields give a little more food in this region, but these give more money. You guys give the same. Yeah, you guys have the same trees, which is kind of nice. And then you guys are my cav. You guys are my missiles. Okay. Yeah, we'll go goat herd for the time being. That is gonna hurt public order a little bit, but with the food, we'll be able to upgrade these buildings. I believe we're getting it to where we can unlock the fishing wharf. Total sanitation. And then we get this boosted. Should be able to get that going. It's only an additional 3 public order. But it is a nice boost in wealth. And it allows us to get champions. So we can finally get our first set of agents.
Ready for orders.
You're +6, you're +3.
Warriors all.
This was about 5k. Climate change does suck. But that's just another reason to go for goat pens rather than fields. Yeah. Oh, the raising did go away. Okay, so that's only temporary. Because now it's only being impacted by climate. Well, that's good to know. This is owned by rebels. The Picts own this now. But it looks like they failed in sieging here.
Ready for battle.
Okay, I think we go ahead and end another turn. Let's look at our chapter objectives. We have till 420, which should be about... What, that's 80 turns? Be at war with 3 factions. Well, that shouldn't be an issue. Forge a defensive or military alliance. Okay. 2 buildings. Sacred Ground, Sacred Grove. Okay, so this is our religion tree. Research the technology we got. And political actions. Do these all have to be different, or could we do 3 things of gather support? How is loyalty? I feel like it could be a little better. Let's see if this counts towards 2 or not. We could always embezzle funds. Is that... I'd assume anybody can do that. You need to get back in office. Oh, that would help your construction cost. You could become a judge. Public order. That's pretty solid, actually. Yeah, let's make sure we're getting them into offices. Okay. We're getting all of our buildings converted, so we should be able to stabilize fairly soon. And then we can go back on the aggression. Start conquering some territories again.
I humbly ask that my people's warriors may come and go in your lands, so that they may fall upon our joined enemies.
I mean, making the Angles mad wouldn't be bad. But I'm gonna hold off on that. Because again, I don't really want to push to the east too much. I want a buffer between us and the Huns. If I could continue expanding west. I kind of do want to go to war with the British Isles. Political favors. Political favors. Intervene. Oh no. Well, that's a shame. So what does that mean? Why does it say 0? Is that specifically political actions for you? Let's try and embezzle some funds. We could do with the extra money. Let's just go the goat herd for now. Because I want to occupy this territory next turn. Which does mean we might need to pull you back. Characters, military presence. We should be able to pull you out. Pull you down here. Once you leave the region, it's still positive 4. Okay. And then next turn, we should have enough money to colonize here. And then we'll push on Fasantio. It's time to start conquering some more territories. We do need to decide who we want a military alliance with. Oh no, the Alamans are taking territory down here. That's a shame. The Picts have territory here. Gaul, Swabians. Yeah, there's not really any full regions near us that we could take. Unless we were to go to war with someone. It's kind of a shame. I don't know who we would want to ally ourselves with.
Welcome. We will talk and
They
then
don't
we will
want it.
feast until our guts rumble and...
That's alright. I do think I'm still going to take these 2 territories. Oh, you're under siege, though. That's going to be a pain to try and hold this territory, then. But then our only other options are to go to war with someone. We could go to war with the Saxons. But...
Good and noble friend, what an honor you do us. Come, speak so that
then we're going to make everybody mad. And we have non-aggression with the Angles. Could go to war with the Swabians. And Gaul again. Start carving our path through here. The Picts are defensive allies with the Abdonians, and we have trade with them. Okay. Let's just see what happens.
Gold freely given and gratefully accepted.
Don't want military access, boss.
You are honorable, worthy, and strong, and only fools would not wish to be friends with you.
Nah. If I could guarantee me taking the Angles and the Saxons territory, I'd probably do it, but it actually looks like you guys are about to get beat back. You're about to lose your only settlement. Yeah. So you guys are actually in a lot of trouble. Only 571? That's it? All the Swabians go to war.
Besieging settlement.
Yeah, I'm gonna colonize you. Get you built up. That's nice that we had enough money to build that up, too. And then next, we're probably gonna want to upgrade here.
For the tribe.
I feel like you staying here is a good spot. In case we need to pull back for whatever reason. So that's our 5th territory. Okay, I think these are actions with our faction leader specifically. So now you need to secure loyalty. Secure loyalty with our brother. You can become a companion again. You don't have the influence yet. We're up to 64%. I don't really want to go much higher than that. We could put you in the provincial governor slot. Might as well. We need to start boosting... probably your religious influence. It's Latin Christianity is very high here. Okay. Let us see what happens next. Tribal loyalty. The tribe grows fractious? 2 groups within it have been caught fighting to prove who is the most bloodthirsty. Engage in faction politics to deal with your subject, or wait until the stately business is blown over. Let the gods witness the greatness of your chosen warrior band. The whole tribe will decide who is superior. I'm gonna say unity is needed, the tribe against all. See how that works.
Thirsty for battle.
Now you're gonna attrition if you go out in the snow. You guys have a decent amount of food and you're about to get some more. So let's go ahead and raise your public order. Does unlock Freeman for us. You need... I'm assuming you have to wait until this building's done until you can get an upgrade here. I think that's how that works. -4 public order. Religious differences. Okay. You guys finally seem to be stabilized, though. Because it's really because of this governor position at public order in your governed province. But we're kind of in a place where governors don't really need to move up anymore. Governors really only benefit from the judge and elder position. These guys all need to be generals. Okay. This has definitely been a slower episode, but hopefully we can go and push out here shortly. Especially with us bringing stability to the realm. High spirits. Morale all forces. Oh, nice. The 2 warrior bands come together. Tensions may rise for a time, but your assertive, cajoling, and subtle threats soon see them merge into a fighting whole. Ooh, public order. Local province. Well, that's pretty solid. That'll be nice. You have 1 more turn till complete. We have growth in public order, but at the cost of food consumption. Or we can get sanitation through this religious building. And that spreads its osmosis. Only other thing we could upgrade right now is the sanitation. So I'm not too interested in doing. You have gained a level. You could do with some more cunning. Puts you at 5. Unit experience for cavalry units? Sure. Why not? We can't get slingers. Light melee infantry. You guys are like peasants. You guys are horrible. You're just a cheap troop to have, I suppose. A spam troop. Okay, I don't think that'll be necessary. I might just go for this osmosis. That helps us spread religion in our other 2 provinces that we own. In Frisia and Maxima. Sequinorum? So I think that would be a useful building to have. Income's up to 3K. Oh, they raised it. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I don't think that we're gonna have enough.
Ready for order.
I hope you guys don't take that next turn.
Set up a watch.
Alright, let's save our money then, instead. Governor. That corruption boosted us 5 gold. So let's go food. Governor. We want to push you down to authority. And construction costs would be nice. As long as they don't take that, we should be able to colonize there next turn. Faction destroyed. Gaul got taken out by the Swabians. Swabians are gathering some decent territory. This helps with growth and can upgrade our cities to level 3. Wealth from animal husbandry probably wouldn't be bad. Let's get that going. Let's go ahead and colonize here.
Thirsty for battle.
Boom. And we can't afford to build anything yet. We do need 1 growth. We need 2,700. You guys are hurting on public order pretty bad. But how do we compare? We have 13 influence. 3, 6, 7, 9, 10. So we should have over 50% at least. Should probably just get osmosis buildings everywhere. Religious buildings to spread to different provinces.
Warriors all.
Okay, so now we have to decide kind of where we want to go next. And it might be up against the Swabians. Because we can take Lugdunum and Tyrannum. Kind of own all of this territory. Caledonians have 2 provinces over here. But Avaricum, we can take these 3 territories. The Swabians are friendly with who, though? Aren't they? Yeah, they're military allies with the Alamans. Well, that kind of makes our next step difficult. Because where are we going to go next? We have to push through somebody. Or get military access and keep pushing against Rome, but then our territories are going to be really spread out. Saxons have a full force here. It looks like the Jutes were able to hold on for now. Do we go and take the British Isles next? Let me know what you guys think, especially since we're getting towards the end of the episode. Where do you guys think we should go and push next? British Isles, maybe go to war with the Alamans and the Swabians. Go to war with the Saxons and the Angles to complete this province. Again, I'm just worried about pushing too far east and fighting the Huns. The Huns still seem... They got some raised territory over here. Can only assume that's the Huns. It looks like they might be over in this area, potentially. Pushing on the Eastern Roman Empire. Okay, let's go ahead and end one more turn. We'll go construction cost. And corruption, that gave us 3 gold. So corruption can't be very high. It's not. I mean, our empire is pretty small at the moment, so. Let's go ahead and end one final turn. Establish trade with the Swabians. That's what you would have me do.
Welcome, worthy friend.
I guess that kind of decides that for
Let
us, doesn't
break
it?
bread and drink ale before words pass our lips.
You guys do not... Oh, who is this? Oh, rebels! We could slide in and take this territory then. Spania's over here. That gets that mission done for us. We want to build this up. We must rebuild our city first, so we can't build anything in those slots anyways. I feel like we should get this building in.
Thirsty for battle.
I mean, that could be a nice opportunity to take that settlement, just to grab some additional territory.
Ready for order.
That does mean we're gonna have some issues. I don't like that the angles are in my territory.
To your duty, my
Move you down here. I don't necessarily want to trespass. So we'll move you around this way.
Is that all? Destination reached.
You can't quite reach that in a single turn, so I'm gonna put you in a forced march.
Get moving.
And hopefully you can hit that next turn.
Making camp.
Now, you guys are both having public order issues. Which, this should help a lot. Once this gets built, that should help. These give road developments, which will help with movement. Okay. How is, religion doing? We're 9 influence. So 3, 6, 9, 16. So we're gonna have what, like 40% maybe?
Warriors all.
Religious influence in that province until we get a religion building. I don't think I need to worry about Flevum at the moment. You guys have an okay garrison. And we're not at war with anybody over there. I mean, we could start sailing. Like, I guess we technically don't have to stay in this area. I feel like it's only a matter of time before people start turning on each other over here. The Angles actually like us the most. Oh, you guys vassalized the Jutes. Ah. Interesting. We have trade with everybody. That we can have trade with. Yeah, I mean, we could always sail down here. Start hitting Roman territories down that way. That could be an option. Obviously means splitting our territories, and with our public order issues right now, that's not really an option. at the moment, but it could be something in the longer term once we stabilize. But we are up to 4, 5, 6 territories, hopefully grabbing a 7th. So we are slowly expanding. We need 30. But if we get some military alliances, that'll go up. Germania and Frisia is what we need for minor victory. So that might have to come from alliances. We only need 3 more technologies. We need about 20,000 more wealth, and we need 34 more units. But we still have quite a few. We still have like, what, 96? 94 turns until we can even hit this. So we still got a while, and then we got till 450. Defeat 20 factions. We've defeated 2. 60 settlements. We already start owning this. Okay. They want us to own all of this. I feel like it's not too bad. Honestly, 60 settlements. The hardest part is probably going to be defeating 20 factions. We only need 16 technologies in each tree. Alrighty, well, we are going to go ahead and end things here. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.